Yes, my people, welcome back to another video and welcome back today to the Liverpool Ladies Save here on Football Manager 26, and this is the second episode in a row. This is your final episode for the Liverpool Ladies Save for a couple of days before the reviving Vitesse Save comes back tomorrow at 1 PM. So I hope you enjoyed this video and let's get into it. So today I've got a double Champions League live com for you. The reason being is that I feel that because we won the league last year, it would be a good idea to focus on the Champions League mainly. I will still do WSL games here and there, but I want to focus more on the Champions League because that's the trophy we haven't won and that is the trophy we're going for. If I win the Champions League this year, that's the series over. Done, finite, complete. That is that. So I want to focus on the Champions League and try and bring out and provide the best content possible for you all. So we have played a couple of games off camera since you were last here. So of course in the last episode we did kickstart season number 4 with a 3-1 away win to Birmingham City. Ella Toone getting herself a brace on her debut and Claudia Pina getting herself a goal on her debut as well. The two debutantes scoring there. We then beat Bristol City 4-1. Goals from Claudia Pina again. Sam Stab and Rebecca Bernal getting herself a brace and getting herself her first couple of goals for the club. We then, and this is actually a decent result, we then drew 3-3 away to Arsenal. Goals from Claudia Pina, Carolyn Nicoli and Linda Caicedo, who opened her Liverpool account in that game. We then beat Brighton 1-0. Carolyn Nicoli, yet again, getting herself a goal. She's had a fantastic start to life in Liverpool. And then we beat Spurs 4-1 with goals from Ella Toone, Rebecca Bernal and Carolyn Nicoli getting herself a brace. So, as it stands, 5 games in, we sit top of the table. We've had a really strong start. We've drew with Arsenal as well, which is fantastic. But we have played weak teams though. We've played Bristol City, we've played Brighton, we've played Birmingham. And Spurs, who aren't great. So we have had a bit of a favourable start to the season. And in terms of who's had a really good start to the season, Ella Toone and Rebecca Bernal and Claudia Pina both scored 3. Carolyn Nicoli, our top goal scorer so far, with 4. Linda Caicedo starting to get back into it again. Olivia Moultrie with a lot of assists. So things are looking good. So our lineup then to face Roma here today is as follows. As we go with Tullis Joyce in goal. A back 4 of Emma Ramirez, Emily Sams, Bernal and Izzy Rodriguez is not starting. It's because Kachari was low on fitness. A midfield 2 then of Sam Stab and Olivia Moultrie with Ella Toone just in front of them as the number 10. And then your wingers are Carolyn Nicoli and Linda Caicedo. And Claudia Pina lines up top and leads the line for Liverpool here today. Let's kickstart our Champions League campaign with a bang and see how Roma will be lining up for it. Okay then, here is the Roma lineup then that they have gone for today. They are the best team in Italy. Well, they won the league last year in Italy, but I'm not sure if they're actually that great. They've gone with a 4-2-3-1 with Gallardi in goal. A back 4 of Reeson, Tortelli, Sarah Keys and Jade Laguli. With a midfield 2 of Anna Root and Andrea Faria. With Gegregi as the number 10. And then the wingers of Bergam She and Veens with Pilgrim, who leads the line for Roma here today. So there is just confirmation of your Liverpool team. We've got a really strong squad now. Our depth is really good. Kika Nazareth, really good wingers. Roman Haug, who scored 55 No, like 60 goals, 62 goals in the WSL over the last 2 years. As Roma get us underway then for the opening Champions League game of the season. We of course did go straight through to the quarterfinal last year, so hopefully we can repeat that here this season. We got to the semi 2 years in a row. I've never not got to the semi as Liverpool ladies manager, so hopefully we can keep that streak going and this time get ourselves to a Champions League final. As Ajax are beating Arsenal 2-0. That does not seem like a particularly brilliant Arsenal team. As we do finally get a highlight half an hour in here. As Greggy pulls it back. It's cleared and Ella Toon heads to Claudia Pina. And Claudia Pina is away now. What's Claudia Pina going to do? She's on her own. She needs support. Or does she need support? She doesn't need support. Claudia Pina makes it 1-0. It's a fantastic Claudia Pina goal to put Liverpool up 1-0 in the Champions League. It's really good play from Claudia Pina. And she cuts in on a stronger foot. And it's a fantastic finish into the bottom corner to make it Liverpool 1, Roma 0. As we go into the break then, here at the St Helens Stadium, Liverpool 1, Roma 0. Not a particularly entertaining first half, but we do have the lead, and that is all I particularly care about. As Liverpool do get us underway then for this second half. Ella Toon, an assist for her. Is that her first assist of the season? It is. You love to see it. As Chelsea 6-0 up. Who's injured? Oh, Kachawi, for fuck's sake. As Izzy Rodriguez then comes on to replace the injured Kachawi. I feel like she could be injury prone. As Izzy Rodriguez finding Caicedo. Ella Toon gives the ball away, but Moultrie is there to dispossess. And then regains possession yet again. The young American midfielder, Izzy Rodriguez, finding Ella Toon, who finds Linda Caicedo into Claudia Pina. And Claudia Pina makes it a brace for herself today. And she puts Liverpool 2 goals to the good. Liverpool 2, Roma 0. A fantastic finish from Claudia Pina. And Sports Interactive have definitely seen her on FC26, as all she scores is low-driven goals in this game. It's a good finish from Claudia Pina. It's a good ball in by Linda Caicedo as well to get herself and an assist here today. So I'm going to make some changes. We're going to bring Grace Fisk on. We're going to bring... we'll bring Borges on. We'll bring... And then we'll bring Holly McNamara on as well. And we'll leave the final sub free. As Claudia Pina then, with the corner for Liverpool. It's a decent delivery, headed away, and it falls to Holly McNamara, and it's off the post. Claudia Pina keeps it in, keeping the ball still alive here. As Izzy Rodriguez finds Borges. That is the end of the highlight. As Arsenal have turned that game around. They were 2-0 down, and now it's 5-2. Roma yet to even have a shot on target in this game. As Grace Fisk one of the remaining players from the Liverpool team, still here. She puts a decent ball in. It's headed away, but only as far as Izzy Rodriguez, who cuts it back to Caicedo, and it's a lovely finish from Linda Caicedo. The provider of the second goal puts Liverpool 3-0 up as she gets herself on the score sheet. Izzy Rodriguez does do really well. She pulls it back to Linda Caicedo, and it's a lovely finish into the bottom corner to make it Liverpool 3, Roma 0. Only on a 7.9 after getting a goal and an assist is kind of mental. Izzy Rodriguez then. We've got a lot of Americans in this team. Finds Borges. Borges goes back to Sams, who finds Plina, Holly McNamara, and it's just wide from the Australian. She's had 2 really good years for us. Now is a backup, but she's still a very important member of the squad. As it ends here then, in the Champions League, Liverpool 3, Roma 0. Now I do have a game in between, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play that game off camera. I will show you the highlights for that game, and then we will get in to the next Champions League game of the episode against Kobo Women. So I'll see you with the result of the game in between. Okay then. So we did pick up a win in the off-camera game where we faced against the London City Lionesses, and we picked up a 3-2 win. A beautiful comeback in this game as Anvegard did score a brace for the London City Lionesses. So let's take a look at the first goal that she did score, where the London City Lionesses opened the scoring. As it comes from our attack, as I have news, Karchawi is injured for 3 months, and Roman Haug has picked up a big injury as well. As Misa goes to Morgan, into Sodal, Anvegard to Lavassa, out to Sodal, and then Anvegard cutting and driving into the middle and absolutely thrashes it into the top corner. It's a fantastic goal from the London City Lionesses attacking midfielder. Wubben then from a Claudia Pina corner. It's a fantastic header to get her first Liverpool goal for the club. She equalises, but unfortunately Anvegard, straight from kickoff, gets the lead back for the London City Lionesses. As Fernandez finding Sodal into Anvegard. The London City Lionesses have been very underwhelming. They've got a good team. I think they're predicted to come like 5th. They're supposed to be oh, you can maybe break into the top 4 with them. As Grace Gioro finding Alves, who drives down the right hand side and puts a great ball in, and it's headed down to Anvegard, who taps home to make it 2-1 London City. But thankfully the girls showed resilience, and Linda Caicedo from a Chantel Hagel, the difference maker in this game, off the bench, as Alvarez dispossessed by Caicedo, who finds Elatoon into Hagel, who then finds Linda Caicedo again, and it's a fantastic finish at the near post from Linda Caicedo. And then Chantel Hagel at the death in the 92nd minute gets herself a last minute winner to make it 3-2. As Wubben heads to Hagel, who finds Borges. It's a good ball in, headed away, and Holly McNamara picks it up. Ramirez putting the ball in the box. It's headed away again, and Wubben finding Bernal, who finds Hagel And Hagel, with a lovely goal into the top corner, makes it 3-2. So, that is the highlights of the game. Let's get in to this Champions League game where I take you to the lineup screen. So let's see how Como and Liverpool will both be lining up. Okay then, here we have the lineups for this Champions League game then, as we play against Como. So we'll start with Como because they are the home team, as they go with a 4-2-1-2. 4-1-2-1-2, as they go with Mires in goal, a back four of Hofperson, Stierwald, Sternert and Olivier, with Santi as the defensive midfielder, and then a diamond midfield four of Grisenko, Kroos and Ebbels, and then a strike partnership of Kes Elmore and Teresa. Your Liverpool lineup today comes with no changes, as you go with Tullis Joyce in goal, a back four of Emma Ramirez, Emily Sams, Bernal and Izzy Rodriguez, with a midfield two of Sam Stab and Olivia Moultrie, with Ella Toon just in front of those as the number 10. Your two wingers are Carolyn Nicoli and Linda Caicedo, with Claudia Pina leading the line, as she obviously did score two in the live com earlier in the episode. Hopefully she can score another couple of goals here today. It's just confirmation of the Liverpool lineup then. I really like this intro music, especially as Claudia Pina then gets us underway for this second Champions League live com of the episode. Who else is playing elsewhere? We're not going to find out, as Teresa with the corner for Como. It's headed away by Sam Stab, but only as far as Elmore, who drives down the line looking to beat Nicoli. She pulls it back to Ebles, and Moultrie clears, looking for Pina, as Ella Toon now regains possession. Claudia Pina finding Linda Caicedo. That's the end of that highlight, as Barcelona play St Polten, Chelsea have Vorskla. They've had an easy start to Champions League. Can't even remember they played the first game. It looked like Fortuna, like from like the Holland Dutch League. Izzy Rodriguez is dispossessed, and now Como can break. Santi finds Elmore, who switches out to Olivia, who plays a great ball through to Teresa, and Teresa scores. But I was about to say, there is not a chance in hell she was onside there. Emma Ramirez throws to Claudia Pina, who goes for goal when it falls to Ella Toon. And Ella Toon opens the scoring for Liverpool here today. Trademark strike from Toon, apparently. Will be the judge of that. As Emma Ramirez with a good throw in. And it falls to Claudia Pina. She turns and tries to hit it, and it bounces to Ella Toon, who absolutely lashes it into the back of the net to make it Liverpool 1, Como 0, as that puts us second in the table. Izzy Rodriguez finding Moultrie, who is dispossessed, but Bernal is there to intercept, who finds Emily Sams. Emily Sams finding Stab into Emma Ramirez now. Can Emma Ramirez... That's a penalty. Got to be a penalty. The ref has given it. As Rebecca Bernal is going to step up. She's got 19 penalties. I have all the faith in her in the world. Bernal steps up. And it's saved by the Como goalkeeper to deny Liverpool from taking a 2-goal lead. I'm surprised about that. She's got 19 penalties. And they're improving. Fucking bastard. Would have been nice to go into half-time 2 goals to the good. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. But that is okay. as Moultrie now with the free kick in a dangerous position here. She goes for goal, and that is a fantastic save from Mears in the Como goal. As that is all she wrote for the first half. Elatoon's goal, the difference between the two sides, as it is Como 0, Liverpool 1 here in Italy. As Elmore gets Como underway then for this second half. As we are absolutely battering Como here, but Mears is having a really good game. I'm very surprised Como are in the Champions League, because I don't think Como women are that great. The fact they're called Como women as well makes me think it's actually nothing to do with Como men. As Grisenko finding Elmore. Izzy Rodriguez does really well to intercept now, and Linda Caicedo can break. Can she go for goal? She does, and it's a fantastic finish into the top corner to double Liverpool's lead here. She makes it Liverpool 2, Como 0. Izzy Rodriguez does really well to intercept, and then it is just such a fast and swift counter-attack from Liverpool as Linda Caicedo just wraps her foot around it and bends it into the top corner. And Claudia Pina scored 2 in the first Champions League game of the season and gets 2 assists in the second. As Moultrie looking for Pina, as Elatoon heads back to Steinart. Olivier looking for Ebbels, but Sams does well to win the header. The ball bouncing around here, and Ebbels is through, and Ebbels scores to get Como back in the game here. She makes it Liverpool 2, Como 1. As it was scrappy in the middle. The header's bouncing everywhere, but it's a really good flick from Teresa into Gina Ebbels' path. And it's a lovely finish into the top corner to give Como a lifeline out of nothing. She's actually not that bad, to be fair to her. So fair enough. As I'm going to make some changes here. We're going to bring Holly McNamara on. We're going to bring Chantel Hagel on. We're going to bring Grace Fisk on as well. Bernard not having a great game. We'll bring Ruben Moy on. And then we'll leave the final sub free in case of injury. As we're into the final 15 minutes of normal time here then. Can we maybe get another goal? Would be nice. 5 minutes of injury time to go then. Hopefully we can hold on to the win. Moultrie with a free kick for Liverpool. Can she put in a good delivery? Hello. Or just take the free kick at some point. She whips it and it falls to Holly McNamara, and Holly McNamara scores her first goal of the season, I believe, to make it Liverpool 3, Como 1, and put the game beyond doubt now. It's a decent delivery from Moultrie. It's headed away by Muth, and it's just Holly McNamara in acres of space. The deflection does take it past Mears, but we do not care. Liverpool 3, Como 1, and that is the final whistle. It ends here in Italy. Liverpool 3, Como 1. As we get ourselves our second win in the Champions League. And we make it 2 from 2. Which is absolutely fantastic. We've got Chelsea at home next in the league. When am I going to be back then for the next episode? I was going to come back for here, but I'm going to come back for this here. We're going to play Paris FC and Manchester City in the next episode. That will be out in 2 days' time. Tomorrow will be the reviving Vitesse save. So if you do want to make sure you catch that video, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you are always notified when I upload a video. Don't forget to subscribe to the second channel. Link is in the description. I stream pretty much daily unless I have a busy day at work. So don't forget to follow the Twitch as well, link in the description. And while you're there, I've also got TikTok and Twitter, links in the description. I'd appreciate it if you could drop me a follow on both of those as well. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I will see you tomorrow for the reviving Vitesse save here on Football Manager. I'll see you there, and peace.